Hello everybody. Welcome to the second section of our GA. I hope that everyone. Thank you. I hope that everyone is enjoying this day here in Iowa and that you are all really fit for this GA. We have some little changement in the program today. We will start with the membership review second part. That's the African question. We just go the first day. Second, we will elect the new CC for the next year. We will. Yes, and I also need the election committee. I hope they are ready now. Then WoCo 2016, WoCo 2015, ES topic for next year, and the intercultural communication. And well, but I have still something to tell you before we begin this GA. I want to wish you indeed a happy birthday, and I think we really need to sing again. So please, everybody.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday again. I would just like to make a few announcements from the OC. I'd like you guys to return. Excuse me. I'd like you guys to return these waivers to the back table before you exit the room the next time. If you haven't already picked up a waiver, please do so. These are liability waivers. Pretty much stating that you won't sue the outdoor rec program if you get hurt or injured on this trip. So stay safe, don't sue. Let's see, what else? And if you haven't already given us your departure information, I'll also ask for that when we drop off the waivers. Thank you.
Well, thanks. And before we can really begin that, I have to know which country is here. So please, everybody, raise your flag and we can count how many countries are represented here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, so all are present.
Good, thank you. So we can begin now with the first topic from today. I would like to invite Jenna in the front to give us a little introduction, just to remember everyone where we were stuck last time. Thank you, Jenna.
Thank you, Damien. So last time at the membership review, we decided that we'd like to have special consideration for the African nations and also Portugal. And so we are here today to look at those countries. Last night, Yahor and I got together and we talked about what we would propose for the membership status. Of course, you guys should discuss what we've proposed. So we'll start first with a brief overview of what the original proposal was. and what countries are being considered. So it's Benin, Ghana, Nigeria, Rwanda, Togo, Portugal, and, oh, my mistake, Spain is fine. It should not be on this list. So you can see the original proposed and now the new proposed. So first we have Benin. So we are proposing full membership status because they have paid since the beginning of the GA. So now their membership fee is paid. So there's no reason to propose frozen status for Benin. Oh, just present all of them? Okay. So next is Ghana. They were frozen with debts, and as you guys may recall, we talked about that their committee had lost contact with ES World, and now it appears to be a new committee, which is applying for full membership status at EAS. So like we proposed with Bosnia, Herzegovina, we proposed candidate status as a special situation. And then we also note that they have 150 euro of debt to ES World. And so our suggestion is by putting them in candidate member status, that they have 1 to 2 years to pay those debts. And that would be the same amount incurred in 1 year as full membership status. So it's a pretty fair situation to them in the eyes of the EC, because if they would have been put at the full membership status that they requested, then they would actually incur more money over a 2-year period than this debt. So we think that the candidate member status, they get some good rights and good participation in EAS, and they have to pay less. Next we have Nigeria. So the situation with Nigeria now, as you may recall before, that they had not paid their membership fee and they had not filled out the online report. Since then, they have filled out the annual report, but they have still not paid their membership fee. So with Nigeria, they haven't paid for many years in the past and gone between full and frozen status. And for that reason of not paying the membership fee for so many years, we are proposing for them to be out of the ES network. Now we have Rwanda. There was a mistake on the part of our EC. We never issued Rwanda an invoice, so we are waiving their membership fee. And so we're proposing full membership status, and they owe nothing to ES World. Next, we have Togo. They have also paid since the beginning of the World Congress, so this is a pretty easy situation here. They submitted all their materials, so we're proposing full membership status. And then the amount that they owe is only 42 euros, and that's exchange fee. Next we have Portugal. This is a bit of a tricky situation here, because as you guys are aware, they're host of our next European Directors meeting. As you may recall from last year's World Congress, they also had not paid the membership fee last year, and it said that they were going to pay the membership fee in the next coming month after World Congress. So they received full membership status last year. In fact, they did not pay that membership fee last year, so now they have a debt of, they owe 250 membership fee from last year, now 750 membership fee from this year, and then 93 for exchange fee. So we are proposing frozen status, as would normally be issued to a country who is not paying for several years, but then also have the GA vote that as soon as they pay, they'll be granted full status, because there is some communication that they plan to pay, and so that's what we would propose for the GA to vote. And that is all from us. So with the help of Damien, I'd like to open the floor for discussion.
Well, so now we will take every country, each one after another, and discuss those situations and vote for every country, every status after another. So let's now begin with the first country, which is Benin. Now you know the situation, you know also the opinion of the committee of this year. Maybe you want to add something or you need more information to vote. So now the discussion is open. You have 10 seconds. If there is no question or remarks, we will vote for that and go to the next country. Yes, Paco. That's right, okay. So 5 seconds left. Well, I think we are ready to vote. So if you accept this, please raise your flag. Now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Did I count everyone? Did I point at you? Okay.
Yes, we are 16.
We are 16, not 17. We are 17. Okay.
Me too, sorry.
Okay. So
Okay, 16.
Out of 17.
Full.
Good, thank you. Next country. Ghana. Same thing. You have 10 seconds for questions or remarks. Well, then we are now ready to vote again. If you accept this situation, please raise your flag now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Ghana, candidate.
Thank you. Next country.
Nigeria.
Nigeria. Say you have 10 seconds to ask questions. Well, nobody then. We are ready to vote now. If you accept this situation, please raise your flag now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Nigeria, out of the EAAS network.
Well, thank you. Next country, please. Rwanda, same thing. If you accept this situation, we'll vote for that. You have some question. Are you ready to vote? You have now 10 seconds to ask questions or do remarks. Well, thank you. We are now ready to vote about Rwanda. If you accept this situation, please raise your flag now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Rwanda full.
Well, thank you. Next country. Togo. You are now used to the procedure. If you have any questions, you have 10 seconds now. Well, thank you. We are ready to vote. If you accept this situation, please raise your flag now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Togo full.
Thank you. Next country, Portugal. Same thing. You have 10 seconds. Do you have any questions, remarks? Yes, Lisa.
We still have contact with.
Wait.
Hello, Lisa. Is there a possibility that we get in contact now with Portugal, that they can explain and tell us if they're really going to place you? No, okay.
No, because
Wait. For the microphone.
the member of Portugal don't no, but the no before Portugal
Close to the microphone.
sì, said me if no that say the date.
Okay.
Well, thank you, Federico. Any other questions? Well, I think we are ready to vote then. If you agree with this, please raise your flag now.
All right, flags up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Frozen full immediately on payment.
Well, thank you. Yeah, that was the last country. Thank you for that rapidity. Yeah, I think this morning we are all very efficient. So we now can go to the second topic of the journey, and that is EC and CC elections. So I need the election to come here. So please stand up and come next to me. Thank you. Again, I will invite Jenna to do the introduction.
Okay. We don't need to broadcast this anymore. Hello, so I'd like to welcome you to EC and CC elections. This is a very exciting time for all of us, I believe. And I'd like to ask the election committee for permission to read responses to questions that the General Assembly had for Oscar Asal at the EC.CC candidate presentations. He emailed me during the night, and so I'd like to read those if the General Assembly would wish or you guys would allow. Okay. All right, so unless Hai would like to present these, I will present them. He also sent them to you. Yeah, you can present his answers if you want, or I can. Okay, I will present them. So I will just read what he wrote to me. So in response to Cleo from Switzerland, he says, I don't know what you are referring to exactly. I have large ideas about ES Africa's problems, and be sure that when we'll start as EC and CC to involve Africa and other regions, I mean Asia, but what I don't know is much about their situation. In our plans, things will become interesting with African countries. Maybe show it also. Yep. Next question. Do you know how much money from EAS Fund have been spent in Africa this year? The former African director from Togo, Kofi Jima, stated the last 8 p.m. that it is €0. How much did the EAS executive staff spend during the year? You're at the GA and probably have the exact amount. I'm not criticizing Jenna's policies. I'm talking about what become a habit in EAS finance management since some years. When we will stop with marginalizing some EAS regions in our global policies, countries from these regions will be more committed to our association and the problems will find sustainable solutions. No, I have 3 more emails from him. Oh, I think it's a copy. Hang on. Okay, also directed to Cleo, Switzerland. Your question about a video and internet connection had been given an answer in my Facebook message. If the internet connection were stable, I would have given all the answer on Facebook. To Schafkul, Germany. I wish you didn't have a report about my African directory and my previous positions. I could provide it to you if I have such a good internet connection. It may be long if I have to expose all my results here. However, be sure that during 2012, the year of my EAS Africa Director mandate, I could have been given the EAS Dynamism Award if we had such a distinction. I was everywhere in Africa. EAS promotion trip to Niger, Burkina Faso, Mali, Ivory Coast. Aims, invite the new countries in EAS Africa and around the world. WoCo at Belgium and Germany. Communication, creation of the EAS Africa groups on Facebook. Organization of the 8 African Directors meeting, which was not planned for my country. I'll provide you the rest of the reports later. To Lizanne from Belgium. I will be in Belgium by next September 16th for a 2-year program at the university in Brussels. I'm sorry to sending the mail this way because the connection comes and goes. Emma, Indonesia. Federico from Italy. Thank you for your consideration. I think I told about involving new countries in EAS. That include also new members. That is all of his messages from him. And now I also have a Facebook message from him. And it summarizes the same things that he said in his email. I can also read this if you guys wish. Yes? Okay. Sorry. Okay, so I hope it wasn't too difficult for you to be my campaign director. I'd like to give you some explanations here with your agreement. To all the ES members present at the GA on last Friday, 18th, especially Cleo from Switzerland, Shaquille from Germany, Emma from Indonesia, Federico from Italia, and Lizanne from Belgium. I'm sorry I wasn't able to give answers to your questions in real time, no matter how hard I tried to be online during the GA. However, as you may know from the ES president, Jenna, I'm far away from cities and internet connection now, and have a deadline for the field works I'm doing. But dear Cleo, I've sent all the materials requested for my candidacy, including a video, which is true. Dear Lizanne, I'm surely coming to Belgium by next September 16th for a 2-year program at VUB. That's why I have to finish quickly with the works I'm still having to do for my laboratory. Then be sure, Cleo, that this connection trouble is not permanent. For your other questions, I'm sending the answers to Lee Van Hai. He will provide you materials and a copy of my explanations. Once again, sorry for my internet quality in my country.
Well, thank you. So now I want to invite all candidates who are present here to come in front, and maybe there are some last questions, and we will be ready to vote really soon.
Mm-hmm.
So first, I have something for you, Jacob. I just had a question from Chile. Can you just quickly remind us what's the situation about your candidature from EC.CC, just to make sure that everyone is okay with that. Thank you.
Shortly, we're from the beginning a candidate for control committee, and Barbara Umek from Slovenia candidate for vice president of finance. But after a few days, Barbara decided to resign, and until now we didn't find anyone candidate for this position. So I decided to stay in this position for a third year. It's shortly what's happening.
Well, thank you. Everyone here want to add anything about his candidature, or do you have any comments to do? Yes, somebody? Steven? No? No? Lizanne?
I would like to thank our that he is willing to serve. Yes, thank you.
Well, then I think we will be ready to vote. What do you want to do first, Jenna? President, or should we begin with EC.CC?
It has to be done first.
Okay. So,
and we need yes, and you have to, but because we have to present candidates, and you can only vote for just one. And so we
Can we have the election committee come here, please?
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
I was interested in the way it was
And it was like,
project of life, like we will do that.
No, I don't remember what their secret ballot is. That makes it. Then we can press it first.
yeah. Emily for partnership and and the thing between Emily
At the same time, I remember I was trying to most
Okay, yeah, so it's first president.
are winning last minute.
yeah. But also
Was really interesting. So I was there.
need to go to Okay, sorry for this. We're in
So we can see how long it is.
No, I understand. Yeah. One, two. That's a strict thing. I just
Okay, so before we're ready to vote, we have.
Yeah, the election committee has to do this whole process.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
So I can just give my.
Yeah, you need to sit down and they.
Okay. Good. So I think we are now ready. I give the word to the election committee, and I think you will start to speak for the election committee. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, thank you. Here we are as the elections committee. We will find for candidacy for EC and CC candidacy. If there are any other requests or maybe motions or remarks on the floor. Okay, motion from Chile to secret ballot. Secret ballot. Secret ballot. So the EC and CC candidacy can leave this room for voting. Are you ready for vote? The proposing of the
Secret ballot? Should we do a paper ballot? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I did for most of the course. We have only one pen for those who don't need any.
According to the Constitution, any request for a secret ballot is enough to have all votes for the EC.CC secret ballot. So any random request. So since they made a request, then we have to do our secret ballot.
Yeah, thank you, Chair.
So committees, all committees who are requesting, can you like raise your flags so it's easier to hand out the ballots? Need one?
Hey, nobody is left. No? Okay.
I'll make more visible. I think we give every time. Okay. Who needs some paper?
Everyone needs 6 papers. Every country needs 6 papers. We have 5.
Master, jangan makan.
Okay, if we don't have enough, we'll just hand it out as we go. Let's get the vote started.
Everyone have 6 papers.
Yeah, let's go for the first one.
First of all, which
Okay, first the candidate president must get out of the room.
No, they're already out.
okay.
So we're gonna vote for president. There's only 3 options: Savannah Orete, Oscar Ahasa, and abstains. You need to write if you don't. You want abstains? It's right abstains. Not get the black paper. So let's vote and call the votes.
Are there any questions? And when you're prepared, maybe raise your flag.
Raise your flag if you raise your vote.
What do you want? Okay, everyone's voting. Has everyone submitted their vote?
Okay, thank you for all of the countries who have voted for our president. So for next elections is for vice president of finance. We have one candidacy, Yahor Fedlow, or maybe abstain. You should decide it now.
Raise your flag as you are ready. Okay, now we are going to vote for a VP of External Relationships. The candidates for this is Charlotte Solan or abstain. So vote and raise your hand when you're ready. Everyone ready? Nobody left? Okay. One country don't write nothing in the paper, so assume that it's Australian. I don't know who is it, but I think one of I think it's considered Australian. Okay, next is Vice President of Exchange. The candidate is Stephen Adams or Australian. So vote and raise your flag when you're ready. There is two countries that no vote. So who is it? Who's left? No one? Okay, it's counted as absent. So now is for President of Communication. The candidates are Lisan or abstain. So vote and raise your flag. Now we're going to vote for control committee. There is three candidates, and you must vote in the same paper for the three candidates. So it's Vincent Verdu, Alexander Reader, Latif Nawan Nur, or abstain. Again, Vincent Verdu, Alexander Reader, Latif Nawan Nur, or abstain. Need vote three of them. I repeat one more time. I repeat one more time. Vincent Verdu, Alexander Reader, Radith Nawangular, or abstain. Need vote for three in the same paper.
Here's the names here if you guys want them. I'll wait until after so that people can see. Yeah.
You need to choose three of three. So, or abstain. Everyone free?
We're going to invite the candidates back to the room. Oh, you guys didn't give.
Okay, you guys ready?
Okay, we are ready. Everyone is here. So the winners is for president, someone now ready.
Okay, after.
For vice president of financial, Jahor. For vice president of external relations, Charlotte. For vice president of executive, Ian Adams. For vice president of communication, Isan. And the control committee, Vincent Bertu, Alexandra Reader, y Raquel Norangula. Now I invite the winners to speak something. Someone, start with you.
I think that all of you as you
Yeah, go ahead.
Hello everybody, I'm really happy. I'm very glad to be elected. I want to say that I'm going to be really committed to IAAS for this year. And I think we were a really a great team. And well, it's all. Thank you very much.
Jacob?
Thank you guys that you elected me, and it was not so easy. And I hope that we'll continue working with financial board, with Sarah, with Barbara, and if we will decide, like everybody who want to be in the financial board, the partnership board, we welcome you because you see that we have still some financial problems and we need to solve it this year for sure. And thank you guys.
Charlotte is not here, so Steven.
Hello everyone, thank you for voting for me. I'm really looking forward to work together with this team next year, and I hope we can achieve great things together. And hope to see you all again on EDM or WoCo or any other EAAS events during next EAAS year.
Okay, hi everyone. Also from my side, thank you a lot for voting for me. I'm really happy with the results. I think we have for a great EC, and I'm really motivated to spread the food last year and helping youth. Okay, thank you.
So Rakesh is the only one of the control committees here.
On behalf of the Control Committee, we would like to say thanks that you voted for us. Once again, I'm very happy to represent Indonesia here as maybe the only Asian representative here. And for the new EC, congratulations, and we're watching you guys.
All right, so with this, I would like to close EC.CC elections, and I would like to just say something on my part to the new EC and CC and also to you members. So I'm really excited to see a really committed and a motivated EC and CC team. I don't think we could have a better team this year. And just to all of you members, remember that EAAS is not only what the EC and CC make, but also what you help make with them. They're just part of your team. So I really encourage you to get involved this year. And to the EC, I'm really glad that you guys are considering moving to Leuven. That's a really great piece of progress for EAAS. And personally, I will just say my bit as my last bit of presidency that I'd really like you guys to see you guys getting more involved in EAAS Africa, and to be getting involved with the UN bodies that we have, and really just communicating with your members. So congratulations, ready for the adventure.
Well then, thank you everyone, and congratulations to the new EC and CC. Yeah, I'm really sorry, there's no time for party right now. Of course. I hope that everybody will do so this evening. Well, that's inefficient. We have to continue, and next topic is WoCo 2016. So, situation about WoCo 2016 is that we have a lot of committees that will have the capacity to organize that even in 2016. That's why we are still struggling to find a solution for next year. So we will first talk about the situation in 2016, and then we will come to the situation we will have next year.
Okay. Indonesia or Mexico?
Yes, so that's why I would like to invite both candidate countries for 2016, Mexico and Indonesia.
We'll have Indonesia go first. Are you prepared? Yes? Okay.
Well, so Indonesia is ready to present their deal for WoCo 2016. Your turn.
Well,
One
good morning,
moment.
everybody. Thank you very much for this opportunity. Let me introduce myself. My name is Yujia from Indonesia. And now I'd like to explain about our proposal for ES Indonesia as host of the 59th ES World Congress. Can you see this is the world map? Did you know where Indonesia is? Yeah. Next.
Okay.
Yeah, this is Indonesia. Next. Yeah, I'd like to explain about Indonesia at a glance. Yeah, Indonesia is the largest archipelago in the world to form a single state. We have 5 main islands and more than 100 smaller islands. And we also, Indonesia has the second largest biodiversity in the world after Brazil. And Indonesia stretches from, as you can see here, so it means that Indonesia is a tropical country. Yeah, this is the map of Indonesia. We have 5 main islands: Sumatra Island, Java Island, Borneo Island, Sulawesi Island, and Papua Island. And we have also Bali, Bali, Lombok, and and others. And here, I'd like to explain about short profile of ES Indonesia, so you can see how we are trying to help the WoCo in 2016.
She used to walk alone, all places to go, from the hill to the valley, all the places along the way. She walks by, and she never cared, what would it be? Every time she called, every time she did her hands, when she with her friends, there's a place to hold her tight. She walks by, the way things have changed, how does it feel? And you just say, oh, catch me when I fall, catch me when the sun shines, will always shine for you, and the sunshine will always shine for you, you know it's true. She used to walk alone, with no places to go, from the hill through the valley, all the place along the way. She walks by, and she never cared, what would it be? Every time she called, every time she did her dance, when she with her friends, there's a place to hold her tight. She walks by, when things have changed, how does it feel? You just say, oh, catch me when I fall, catch me when the sunshine will always shine for you, and the sunshine will always shine for you, you know it's true. Yeah. Oh, catch me when I fall. Catch me when I fall. Catch me when I
Because now we have 10 minutes, so I'd like to make it faster. Okay, why Indonesia should be as the host WoCo in 2016? The first one, we have a good stability of IAAS Indonesia because we was established since 1992, and we also have a strong membership bonding of IAAS Indonesia. We have 9 local committees spread in 5 islands, and then we ever become a host of some international event of IAAS, such as WoCo in 2010. And then EC.CC International Science and Art Festival in 2013, and then IAAS Working Camp since 2012 until now. And IAAS Indonesia has more than 10 hosting places, which can be a place for agricultural training programs of WoCo in 2016. And then we propose then in WoCo 2016, not only for the WoCo, but also for the first of Asia Pacific regional meeting, because we have Russia, Tajikistan, Indonesia, and this year, Thailand become a full member, in Japan and Australia. Maybe next year or couple year will become a full member of IAAS World. And the last one is we have a sustainable partner as a sponsor. So for the next EC, don't be afraid for the sponsor itself for handling WoCo Indonesia, because we have a sustainable partners such as in our university and then also our government. Ministry of Youth and Sport, Ministry of Agriculture, Ministry of Education, and also some part companies like National Gases Company and others. Next one. This is the last slide. If WoCo will be held in Indonesia, we'd like to say see you in Indonesia. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. Now we will have 5 minutes to ask them questions before the next presentation. So, Leo, you are first.
Well, thank you for wanting the WoCo 2016 in Indonesia. I think that will be a great pleasure. But wouldn't it be too much for you to organize when you have this first Asian meeting as well in the same year? So maybe would you prefer, isn't that a problem for you to organize both?
Okay, well, for the Asian Pacific meeting itself, it's like including in WoCo program in 2016. So it's not, it's not separated between WoCo in 2016 and the first Asia Pacific regional meeting. We hope that if WoCo in 2016 will be held in Indonesia, maybe the IAAS member of Thailand, Japan, will come into Indonesia because it's more near than if will be held in another country. So it's no problem for us. We'd like to how to arrange the times.
Well, thank you. Any other questions or remarks? Then I will give you 10 seconds to do that. Jenna?
Hello, thank you for wanting to be a candidate. And I would just like to ask all candidates this. How would you describe the political stability in your country? Because we've had several meetings that haven't been able to be held this year.
Okay, maybe Rati will answer.
Okay, I'll answer political stability in Indonesia right now. We just have our new president. Yesterday we had our new president, and he's a very good leader. I believe he's a very good leader. So for the next 5 years, we can assure you that we will have a great political stability. Nothing happened before. Okay. So far, we're so good. and, and because our Ministry of Tourism is also encourage the number of visitors from other countries, so we'll be very glad to host this event.
Yeah, the additional is maybe some of people afraid if come to Asia because of maybe the security or political stability. But I'd like to make you sure that surely Indonesia is very welcome because yeah, Indonesia have a program Visit Indonesia in each year. So if you want to come into Indonesia, it's really for that. Don't be afraid with that.
Thank you. Any other questions? Yes, Steven?
Is it hard to get a visa to go to Indonesia for Europeans? Or?
Obviously. Obviously, it's very easy because when I said before, our Ministry of Tourism will open opportunities to vacation in Indonesia.
For Africans?
For Africans, yeah, for Africans. Maybe a little bit hard, but we can handle. Yeah, I mean, you can make, you can contact our government to help for visa.
Maybe Stephen also knew that there's some of exchange program participants that come into Indonesia. So you can see, you can ask them how to visit Indonesia. Is it really easy or not? But I'd like to make you sure again that Indonesia is very welcome for you all.
Well, thank you again. Thank you for the presentation, and I would like to pass the word to Mexico. Are you ready for the presentation? Well, thank you. Your turn.
Can you prepare a video on YouTube?
Oh, on YouTube. Let's see. Is it in the notes part?
I'm not just making rules.
Okay.
At the end of the presentation.
Okay, sounds good. I'm gonna do a screen share. Okay, can we begin? Is that okay?
Okay, hello everybody. Everybody is listening? Okay. Well, Mexico is also a candidate for WoCo in 2016, and I think it's a pity to have two such great candidates for this year. Well, let's
Can you speak closer to the mic?
First of all, why should we make a World Congress in Mexico? We have hosted previous events, WoCo 2000, the water issue, WoCo 2009, Biodiversity Now, Food for Tomorrow, and the last event, DMA 2013, Connecting the Dots, Agriculture, Economy, and Sustainability. We are a really active and solid committee. Maybe Walter can know some of members here in the pictures. Next, please. Our campus is in Querétaro, and is the safest and cleanest city in all the country. It's in the center of Mexico, and I will explain you. Yeah. We have international airports really close to our campus. Mexico City is the biggest, one of the biggest in all Latin America. León and Querétaro airports, and we are really supported by our university alumni. We went to an event last month, and we are in cooperation with them. We are improving our export places with them also. We can fundraise. We can visit International Agriculture and Research Science. Someone knows CIMIT here? Yes. Well, the headquarters of CIMIT is in Mexico, and we have also alumni working there that can help us to do great activities there. Yes. You will get to know tropical agriculture. I think in Mexico that is our. I mean, we are the first producer of avocado and exporters, and also from all fruits, from all the fruits like pineapple, mango, tropical fruits. Yeah, we are the fourth country with the largest biodiversity in the world. We have deserts, we have tropical, we have mountains, volcanoes, a lot of biodiversity in our country. And we have thousands of beautiful places, tourist places and beaches inside the cities, also in the center of Mexico. Next, please. Nice, warm summer and weather. We have also really diversity in culture and folklore. Each region in Mexico is really diverse. Delicious food, really delicious food. Great parties with tequila and mariachi. And our objective for this work in Mexico is to have a view of different ways of agriculture in Mexico and appreciate the contrast of food production. As I already said, we have a lot of diversity in Mexico, and it's the same in agriculture. Huge producers and small scale producers. You can see the picture here, the contrast of agriculture in Mexico. Next. And well, Querétaro is located right here in the center of Mexico. It's a perfect location so we can move to other places in the country. We have tropical fruit production in all the south. We have, well, also touristic places in this side. We have desert in the north, and also different kind of produce. Here, tomato most, and also here in the south of Mexico. Next, please. And well, wait a minute. I would like to show you a video of Querétaro, our city. Querétaro is an industrial city, but we have a lot of agricultural stuff around. So I would like to show you more about Querétaro.
We'll find out. I think, was it loud enough for the Indonesia video? Was it loud enough for the Indonesia?
Pues muy contentos porque hay buenas noticias para Querétaro en esa Querétaro se ha convertido en un lugar estratégico de mayor incremento de inversión privada extranjera en todo el mundo.
Querétaro, spent for an increasing number of Mexicans.
Yo diría que Querétaro representa el futuro de México.
there's a lot of airplanes. Yeah, we have the cluster of airplanes, and last few years, also the cluster of all the country of greenhouses is in Querétaro. And we have members from all over the country that will be really, really happy to host WoCo in our country.
Well, thank you. Gerard, your question is first, but was already mentioned in the presentation. Do you need any further info?
Yeah, I'd like to follow about political stability also with the question that Stephen asked the Indonesians about visas, especially for Africa.
Do you want to answer?
I can answer that question for Mexico. The political situation in Mexico is kind of special, but the places where we are talking about, like Querétaro, is a really safe city. Most of the country is a safe place. We have some troubles in some regions where they are far from the main cities and are mostly in the lower part of the country. So the political stability won't be an issue if we host WoCo in Mexico.
And also about political stability, since 2 years ago there was elected a new president in Mexico, and before that there was really a mess in Mexico. But now it's much better. We are a stable country. The safety is much better also. And about visas, yeah, you don't need visa to come to Mexico, only for Africa, I guess. And in DMA we had some problems with that, and we get like we didn't do everything with the respectively timeline. So we can plan that better, and we will learn about that mistake in DMA. I think we can have a solution for Africa visas.
Well, thank you. Any other questions or remarks for Mexico? You?
Maybe this is not just for Mexico, but as well for Indonesia. How does it look inside of your committee at the moment? Because I think now we have really trouble selecting from two amazing countries. Would it be feasible for you to as well do it in 2017, for example, or would then what is the situation in the EAAS members?
Okay, right now, I also want to say that we think about hosting WoCo for next year, but it is impossible for us because most of the members of our EC that are really active and involved in IAAS are going for internship in January, and we have 2 years to still continue in the university, and that's why we think about 2016. But for 2017, we didn't know. I mean, the people who is really active right now will be graduated on that time or maybe working. So we cannot offer something for 2017. And the new EC that will be elected in August, right now, we do not really know what will happen. So they are candidates and they are new people, but they are new and maybe they don't really want to. I mean, we cannot give an answer for them. But for 2016, it's really possible. We want to do it, and for 2017, I think it's not. I cannot say it's possible or it's not. But we don't have the answer.
Well, thank you for the answer from Mexico. I still need the answer from Indonesia. Somebody about hosting WoCo in 2017.
Well, actually, we have no problem with our member because in every year we have good regeneration in each year. But for your information, in 2016, WoCo will be at Indonesia. The main university is in my university, Bogor Agricultural University, and I already we have so many discussion with the rector and then the director of student affairs in my university. Actually, in Bogor Agriculture University, we'd like to have a very big international event, not only WoCo, but also we have so many international events. So it will be good if WoCo would like to be held in 2016 because maybe for the funding of my university is also I mean it's more easy because if will be held in 2017 maybe my university would like to make an the financial the financial report or something like that in 2016 and 2017, so it will be more easier in 2016. And if in 2017, I don't know, it will be we can handle it or not.
Well, thank you. So I guess we have to vote between Mexico or Indonesia for 2016. Then I close the discussion from Samuel, and I would like to ask you: are you ready to vote, or do you need any further information? Steve,
can we discuss like 2 or 3 minutes?
Well, he proposed that he wants a few minutes to discuss that question in the committees. So I close the session for, let's say, 5 minutes, and we will meet here in 5 minutes to talk about and vote about this. Thank you.